And thank you so much for all the text messages on our WhatsApp line 765-700-966. And yes, we do have the beautiful, talented Dinara inside the studio. And to everybody who wants to know about her, she's a remarkable individual hailing from Colombo, Sri Lanka, and she is a talented actress as well as director who has made significant waves in both film as well as in theatre. She completed her undergraduate degree in theatre and drama at Queen Mary University of London and has since hosted her craft at the Jeff Goldberg studio in Mumbai. And her journey in the film industry is nothing short of inspiring. She directed and starred in the short film Mala, which caught the eye of director Prasanna Vithanage, leading to her starring role in Gardi, Children of the Sun, a film that delves into Sri Lanka's caste system and garnered her international acclaim for that particular performance. Her impressive portfolio also includes leading roles in Raksa, Saho, Asu and Peacock Lament, with the latter winning the Best Artistic Contribution Award at the Tokyo International Film Festival and airing on HBO Max in Eastern Europe. I don't know why they didn't put it on to the Asian continent as well. But anyways, she's here inside the studio and she's going to have a lovely, lovely time chatting with both of us. And we are right now live on Facebook as well. Hello, Dinara.
Hi, how are you?
We are doing good. I heard that you had a little bit of, time stuck in traffic as well.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure for us to have you inside the studio. I know that you have a very, very busy schedule. Aqueela, why don't you throw her the first question?
Yes. All right. So without further ado, Dinara, you graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Theatre and Drama from Queen Mary University of London and further honored your skills in method acting at the Jeff Goldberg studio in Mumbai. Okay. So how have these experiences shaped your approach to acting and directing?
Well, I think firstly, studying acting as a craft has helped me with techniques on set, and I think that's very useful, especially when you're in the middle of a jungle or something and you need to stand at a particular point for lighting or camera. And I think learning those techniques have really helped, and even with method acting, which is a technique that most actors use, which is living and breathing and being in the character. I think that's an approach that I used for Gardi. So I think these things have helped me, and very, very grateful for all the opportunities that I've had to study the craft. More on the question. I think that's how it's shaped.
That's how it's
shaped all my films and my characters, the characters that I've played.
All right. Do you mind telling us a little bit about Gardi? What was that story about?
So Gardi was an 1814 Kandyan Kingdom story, and it spoke about the caste system. And it was basically a story about this noble woman who just refuses to succumb to her destiny and realizes that self-expression and love and journey of a life is the life that you make and not who you marry. So it was a very, very intense film that I did because this was Mr. Prasanna Vithanage's 30-year-old dream that we shot. So there was a lot of work.
All right, that's amazing. And your second question is your short film Mala. It played a pivotal role in launching your career and leading to you starring the role of Gardi.
Yes.
Which is Children of the Sun.
So that's the English. So Gardi, Children of the Sun.
Children of the Sun. All right. And so my question is, what was it like working on a film that explores such a deep root issues like the caste system in Sri Lanka?
Well, it was quite intense because whether we like it or not, the caste system still prevails. Especially in certain parts of our country. And I kind of saw that when we were taking the film and we went to a particular city. I shall not mention names, but we went to a particular city in the country, and I actually had a couple of people come up to me and say, thank you so much for showing this film. We're actually from the Rodia community, but we've changed our names and we've changed our surnames. And this film has inspired us and made us, we're heard. We're finally heard. And that was really nice. It's still sad to know that certain elements of the caste system still exist. Okay. I know as in countries like India and certain Asian countries, this is even worse. In Sri Lanka, it's not as much. So it was quite intense. We did a lot of research, a lot of reading, a lot of workshops and classes, just to get the idea of what this film is about and the history and all of that. And especially an 1814 Kandyan Kingdom girl, very different to 2020 Dinara. So there's a lot that we explored, but I think the film was taken up well by the audience, and that makes me very happy.
Yes, definitely. Should we continue the questions, or
shall we go in for a quick song and come back?
Yes, please.
You take on the more serious questions. I'll take on the fun questions.
The fun questions. All right.
All right. We'll be right back with Dinara in a little bit. And half after 9, that's music from Hanson Brothers, Mbap, riding on the Morning Buzz on Legends 966. I wonder what happened to them, because I believe they have not had much success after they finished their whole 90s spiel. During the 2000s also, they didn't come up with the new material, but during the 90s, they were pretty big.
Yes,
right?
They were.
And I believe, if you go around on YouTube or TikTok and look for these guys, they did a whole session, jazzed up version of all their hit songs.
Yep.
Yeah, we have one of them, and we played on Legends Unplugged as well. Right, getting back to Dinara before we head into news in detail. I believe you asking her some very, very serious questions, because look at her face. She's kind of scared. What kind of questions?
Yes. So continuing with those questions, Peacock Lemon.
Yes.
So this addresses the sensitive topic of baby farms in Sri Lanka, and it also won the Best Artistic Contribution Award. All right. And at the Tokyo International Film Festival is where you won this. And how do you prepare for role in films that tackle such heavy and sensitive subjects?
So with any sort of role that I tackle, I first read the script several times. I look at the character and the character arc. I do my homework, my research. So when I get on set, it's just about being. And, you're already the character. You've already done your work. So it's just about being, like I said. I know I've done a lot of controversial, deep films that tackle deep subjects. But I don't think too much, because if you let your emotions get in the way, you can't, deliver like a successful character portrayal. I think because there's a lot of technical aspects involved in film. It's not only coming and acting. There's a lot of lighting cues, a lot of there are mics stuck onto your body, and lots of things like that. So yes, I try to take the emotion away a little bit, but not too much.
All right. Now, when you do such roles, like such very sensitive topics, right? Has your family ever been like, careful, puta?
No, not at all. My family, they've been so supportive from childhood, and I think they really enjoy what I do. They enjoy seeing the final product, and that gives me a lot of strength.
All right, great to know. And another question is, when you're not on set, all right, when you're busy conducting performing arts workshops for your young children through your non-profit Punchi Actors. Can you tell us more about this initiative and what inspired you to do it?
Actually, what inspired me was the fact that there was a lack of, when I was growing up, there was a lack of drama classes outside school. There were a few, but not a lot. And I just wanted to share my passion for acting with children, children from all social and financial backgrounds. And I think drama does a lot for us in terms of, drama exercises and activities really help with self-expression, confidence building, team building, all sorts of things. So I think that's what I wanted to do, and it was sort of giving back to society in a way.
All right. And last but not least, you have several titles coming on to you. talented actress, this, that, everything. But your most recent one, which caught the eyes of everyone, every Sri Lankan, I'd say, is your Forbes 30 under 30. All right. You tell us a little bit about it.
Well, quite surprised and shocked that I got recognized on a global platform like Forbes. Very, very thankful. And I say this quite often, but I work quite hard on the work I do, on the characters that I play, the films that I do. So being recognized on a global platform like this, I think means a lot. Gives me motivation to work harder and keep doing the work that I do.
Great. And congratulations on that end.
Thank
I
you.
think you have a little fan saying hi to you. This is coming in from Gayani. She says, "Hi Dinara, good morning to you. I saw your movie Gardi. That was a great story. A noble woman fighting to keep her dignity by refusing to succumb to her fate. And a great acting, and all the best for your future."
Thank you so much.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break because Dinara is going to read news now. Well, there's a story behind it. I'll tell you more about it. But right now, let's head into the newsroom and we'll come back. And I've got a bunch of fun questions which I need to throw at Dinara.